Welcome back to another edition of Kicking It with the Brothers. It's your boy ML with the homie Charles. You can see him with the kit, flash it for everybody. Pause.
Last year edition, young Gabby.
Yeah,
We miss you. We miss you in the streets.
Spotify, congratulations. You know, you're Swedish, but Spanish, I guess, at the same time. But that's how it works. But we do know we're going to start it off. We had some Champions League review here today. Really exciting times because I think we got to, in not my opinion, we got to see the best player in the world put his team on his back. PSG, they beat Real Sociedad by a score. One goal, in terms of aggregate, they advanced 4-1 in aggregate, but 2-1 playing at Real Sociedad. Mbappe scored twice to lead them in the Champions League, and they are now into the quarterfinals. So no Messi, no Neymar. The King Mbappe did his thing in Paris for the Parisians to advance. Charles, love to see your quick review of the Parisians advancing.
I mean, they had one of the weaker opponents left in the comp, so they kind of handled business in the way that I expected them to. I mean, for all the drama that man puts out in the world, as long as you put him on the field, he's gonna score goals. I give him that. So, I mean, they did what they're supposed to do. I'm surprised Lucho didn't take him off in the 60th minute once the game was decided, but drama will ensue. We'll see what they do when they actually play some good teams.
Real Sociedad, just to put it out there, I think it was like the best of both worlds for them, either getting them or PSV for the Parisians to advance. They are 9 points. They're leading Ligue 1 by 9 points. From what you've seen with PSG, who do you think? We'll ask this about all the other teams. Who do you think is their best opponent that they want to see in the next round?
Shit. I mean, if they can get a PSV, great. I think a lot of teams see Bayern defend and have some
For
have
real.
some. I mean, look at them. You can get like if you're looking at matchups, I'm like, what is it? Like all I'm looking at is what's Killian gonna do? Who can Killian play against? As much as I throw Barca in there. Let's be honest, but he going the reason I didn't say Barca initially is just because Big Ron's back there, so I think that's a little bit tougher of a battle for Mbappe versus him going against Upamecano, who literally might just get a red card 6 minutes into the game or something. So um, they got a chance, but now we're whittling down to 8, so there's gonna have some good teams in here, and we're gonna see. Like I said, we'll see what definitely see when we touch back on on Friday next week, and talk about the matchup because I definitely think that somebody's gonna luck up and get the good matchup.
No question. No question.
I'm hoping it's Barca, but
Well, there's business to be done, as we'll,
yeah.
we'll talk about later in the week on that front. But last week we covered our boy Thomas Tuchel in evaluating his job and what the current vibes are going at Bayern. They are very much known as a ruthless club. They will get rid of a manager with the quickness, no hesitation at all. But they have decided, as we discussed last week, is that his services will no longer be required by mutual consent at the end of this campaign, but I think that it would have been done earlier had they not advanced to the quarterfinals. But alas, they got 3 goals to nil this past week, so they advanced 3-1 on aggregate. What did you like out of what you saw from Bayern this week? Are they back? Can they get to a
No,
Champions League final?
no, no. I mean, I definitely think they're going to be a tough out. I definitely think like this is like the worst Bayern team I've seen in a long time. And that's not even to say they're bad. They're probably like the sixth best team in the world. But they're not gonna like they wouldn't beat Arsenal. They wouldn't beat City. They I they'd be about I think they'd be even with Barca maybe because of history they'd have the edge against Barca. They can't beat Madrid. They can't beat Inter. They can't beat PSG. They're decent, but like I'm not. I've been watching a decent amount of these Bundesliga games, and what I saw from them, even though they won 3-0, like I've been seeing it. There's goals to be had. It's just goals weren't had, but there's goals to be had on them, and they're just not as good. Like I watch them pretty fairly often, and they're just not as good as they usually are. So, um, I mean, they got it. They advanced. They beat a team they should have beaten. And that's about as much as I can say about it.
Harry Kane is it going to win a? I mean, it's looking bleak, brother. You can't go the season without winning a trophy. Who do you think is a better chance? Coming back from 10 points behind Leverkusen in the Bundesliga or Bayern actually getting some round of luck?
Uh, I mean, there's always the next year's German Super Cup. And I don't know. I don't really have a good answer for you. Unless everybody gets healthy in the next couple of weeks, maybe they're like and honestly I would have a different opinion if everybody was healthy, but they are missing some important players. So I just don't see how and why they would get back to playing like top level football because there wasn't really any point in the season where they've like kind of been like firing on all cylinders. So yeah, no. Harry Kane is he's the problem. He thought Tottenham was the problem. He's the problem.
Is he?
No, but I want him to feel that way.
That's wild. Well, here's the thing. I think he is the problem when it comes to the English national team, though. That missed penalty
Ball
it's
still
about
ain't
making it to LA.
no, it's in orbit.
Yeah, still there. I just mm, I feel for Harry because he is going to get that label a little bit. He
I
isn't
think he's good. I think
also
he's
an
gonna
Arsenal
win. I do
Academy
think he's
player.
gonna. I mean, they'll if they lose to Leverkusen this year, Xabi Alonso's gonna leave. They'll win next year. It's fine.
Well, because Xabi Alonso is going to go to Bayern.
Well, I don't think Leverkusen could hold them off for 2 years.
Yeah, they don't have the no.
No, they ain't got the willpower. They ain't got the firepower to do that. So, uh, like we'll see. I think they just need a hold. Like they need a turnover of a lot of things. Like if Thomas Mueller wants to go play in MLS, I think he should go. If Jamal wants to come play in England, he should go. They should just start over.
Jamal is not signed his contract extension. What are you putting out the odds of his next team? There's a reason why he's not signing it. I mean, clearly he wants to leave.
Um, I got to read into it. I don't know what parts of England what part of England he from.
Right. Okay.
I'm just like I don't know his like actual like growing up allegiance of the certain people. I would hope I would lean towards. I think it all depends on what happens with City and their are they going to the championship uh, or not. So things like that are important. I don't think he's going to Arsenal. So shut up.
Okay.
Why would he go to United? Um, why would Tottenham spend money? Um, I mean, why would Chelsea need another midfielder? But that never stopped them before. Um, Chelsea has players that I forgot they bought. And you'd be like, oh, they spent 60 million on dude. Like I just forgot they had Lavia. Just completely just forgot they had Lavia. Anyway,
Well, you're not
but
missing an answer, brother.
oh City.
Okay. I could see that. I can see that for sure. All right, that was obviously we had the Tuesday results and Wednesday results. City with an easy win. Don't really need to talk about them there, but it looks like Holland's finding form. They have advanced to the quarterfinals. Definitely had the best draw. Showed what teams in Manchester should do with a team like Copenhagen in the Champions League. You watched a little bit of City last month. Um, it was only a few weeks ago where we saw uh, KDB and Holland combined for four goals and assists together. Literally four assists went straight to Holland from KDB. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
is City hitting their stride? Have they entered the business part of the season, or you think they have another year to go?
In the words of one of the great rivals of the Dayton Flyers, zip them up,
It's a wrap.
zip them up, zip them up. It's over. It's over.
All three comps.
Um,
Okay.
I no. I think that Madrid is the only team that can beat them in the Champions League. I would be interested. No, I would be interested to see you guys against them, just because I think City at the Bernabeu. I'm just like, I gotta see it. Like this ain't last year. I
Again,
think
I saw that
this,
last year.
yeah, this ain't last year though. It's a different little. I think you guys could figure
Or
something out.
worse this year
Yeah, but I just think the way you guys would attack them would be a little different.
because of Jude.
Just Jude and no Benzema in the middle. It's just like
Oh, okay.
there's no Modric in there. Like there's a little bit. You guys got a little bit more speed in the midfield. He'd probably run out a little bit more speed. I'm just saying like there's some things that I think like from last year he could just make some notes on some things and kind of tweak it maybe like I said frustrate them a little bit and can you know what I'm saying. I just think you guys can give them the best challenge. I'm not saying you guys are I said you guys are the only team that can beat them, but like I'm saying like the only team that could really like stand in front of them besides Inter. I think Inter could play with them too. Um, but I think that's the team we need to be spending more time talking about because Inter's going to dog walk one of these somebody in the round of eight.
Inter can't beat them because they don't have enough finishing power up top. I mean, granted, I think Lautaro's playing great. I think Madrid is worse overall because of no Militao.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, brother, we had to play true
He's
men.
he could be in the squad though. He's going to be in the squad for the quarterfinals. You know,
They could be in the quarterfinals against City. The draw is everything.
that's what
So
I'm saying though. Because I could play like, but you could have Courtois in the final
I
against
think
City.
he does not want to play Inter, number one, Madrid two, and Arsenal three.
No,
There's a belief in Arsenal
I
has
I would have to see because I think Arsenal has just gotten to the level this year where they're not afraid to play against like City and Liverpool. I think it's still a different monster for them to play against some other teams in other places. Like I could like they couldn't be like I don't see you guys showing up at the Bernabeu. I don't see them showing up at San Siro. Um it's just like things like that. I don't think they're ready for that yet. Against a top team outside of Europe, like we haven't seen them. One, we really haven't seen them do it yet. So like we can't sit here and say what they would or won't do. But I just think like I think about that. That's me. I think they're better than Bayern, but I'd still I'd still have to see them beat Bayern.
you. We'll talk. None of this matters until after Tuesday.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah,
But you get what I'm
that's
saying? No, like I gotta see. Like I think they're better. I think you guys are a better team. But like with I need to see you guys beat Thomas Mueller and them out there on the field. Like you know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
Like there's something about we think that Madrid's not that great, but like I got to see I go out here and beat Luka Modric and Tony Cruz in the midfield. I got to see your midfield that should be better than them actually go be better than them in a lot of things.
yeah. So okay, yep. And I'll tell them to cut that out at 47:30, and then
At least Tony Cruz can still wake up one day and just go, "I'm going to be the best midfielder today against Arsenal." And just be like, "I'm just going to be the best midfielder out here for 60 minutes."
there you.
You know what I mean? Like that's where I'm on. Like I still got like classes that classes forever, bro. Like I can.
Um, yeah, we'll have to see. And Madrid, obviously, they don't look. What I'm nervous about is they don't look as good. I know their team is worse. I've not been impressed with them the last 2.5 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Courtois is about to be back in April. They say he's in doing a little bit of training right now, so we'll see. Um, yeah, I
My only
yeah, that's where I'm at.
my only thing about that is like they're not as good as they were last year. It's like saying Barca's not as good as they were. And like, but we're still first and second, dude. Like it's still like our bad years, the years we're not as good as we were last year, we're still better than most teams. And so like even like yes, even against, against Leipzig, it's like you guys were not better than them for that 180 and you still comfortably beat them on aggregate. Like, you know what I mean? Like I was never really worried that you guys weren't going to win that tie and we all knew you were being outplayed. So I think like Arsenal could go in there and probably outplay them and not score, or like
Yeah, that's
you
an
know
issue that Arsenal has. But so
and Madrid has that quality to them too. It's like you can outplay us, cool, but did you actually do anything? That's the Barca thing. You play Barca off the damn field and barely score on them. That, so I just think, like I said, I got to see that. I want to see that, and I also want to see like I really hope City gets PSG in the next round. I want PSG to get an English team.
why?
I just want to see how like because I kind of want y'all to beat the shit out of them. I ain't gonna front.
Arsenal will wax PSG. I'm
That's
not
but
worried
that's
about them.
but that's what I want. Like I
Like
don't
PSG.
none of us like and or respect PSG. Like I respect their players, but like I hate their team. So like I want them to go out there and get just drugged by somebody.
Right? I mean, they are Newcastle to me, with better with Mbappe just being better than Isak. But yeah, that's another. Let's get there. Let's get there. That's all I care about. I want to see Barcelona. And in fact, I would love to see that. But yeah, that's another talk for another
The
time.
Barcelona matchup.
Nah, nah, I'm not
I'm
going.
about to say we ain't ready for Barcelona yet. That would divide this fucking group chat podcast.
I will remove myself from conversations for a minute. That's exactly what I think. I thought it was going to happen. I thought it was going to happen around the 16. I just assumed. Yeah, but you know what? Everybody's got to take care of their business. But for the moment, we have half the quarterfinals set. We know that the biggest team in France, the biggest team in Germany, right now the most successful team in England over the last 10 years, and the best team in La Liga this year is going to the.
You could have just said the Spanish Giants, so we all would have known who you were talking about.
Yeah, let's
Like, it
just
was
keep it
fine.
at, but there was one of
It's fine.
two.
Amen. 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 Amen.
One of two. So I thought I was careful with my words. Well, all right.
You could have just said the best team in the world, and I would have been okay with that too. The biggest club in the world.
As we get into the preview section of the show, we got Aston Villa fourth in the table of the English Premier League versus Tottenham, who is fifth in the English Premier League. Wow, I mean, we're going to get into 1-2 in a little bit, but no, we have 4 or 5 going against each other. Um, this is big because I am on record saying that Aston Villa would finish above Tottenham this year. Tottenham is sitting on 50 points at the moment. They are 5 back of Aston Villa, but also they have a game in hand. And so we will see what happens there. Aston Villa has played 27 matches. They'll have 10 left after Saturday, and 55 points right now that they have on the tally in the table. And right now they are guaranteed a right now they would make sure that they are guaranteed a Champions League spot. I have done some research, sir, because of our group chat before we get into the quick preview of the game. Another reason why this is a massive match, Charles, fifth place, very much dependent on how the teams that are left in England do in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
It is not about how are teams doing domestically. So, by chance, if we happen to have a City Barcelona matchup in the quarters or the semis, and for example, if Liverpool or Arsenal, if neither one of those 3 teams advance to the finals in Europe, we will only get 4 teams in the Champions League out of the Prem,
So we need one of those 3 teams to make it to the final to make Champions League from the fifth spot. Is that what
and
you're saying?
potentially one of them to win.
Okay.
For example, if Leverkusen is to win the Europa and Bayern was to win the Europa, or excuse me, Bayern was to win the Champions League, Germany would get their fifth place team in.
Ah, I see what you said.
All right. All
Yeah.
right. And it's about how teams are doing in Europe.
Liverpool's gonna. I think Liverpool's still gonna win.
You are
There's
really
only three. There's only 3 teams that can win Europa: Liverpool, Roma, and Leverkusen. That's
Leverkusen.
it.
Exactly.
That's it. And
Yeah.
like Marseille could catch somebody in a bad matchup.
And I think I do want to double check. Crazy enough, you are going to have to believe in Unai, as I do believe Conference League does count towards this. and that's
I'm not worried about it. We're just gonna finish fourth and be done with it.
well, I think we did have your prediction, but let's cover it first. Let's give people the preview. So this, as you all know, I cannot believe. Excuse me, my apologies. This match will be on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday, it'll be 9 o'clock
9 o'clock.
Eastern Standard Time start. So that'll roll right into man. Talk about back to back. I mean, they couldn't have it any better. Aston Villa once again hosting Tottenham, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Give us the Tottenham predicted 11, sir.
I think we're gonna start pretty much the exact same way we started versus Crystal Palace. Sonny up front, midfield of Matters, Kulo, and I don't think he's gonna play Turbo up front. Maybe throw Brennan Johnson in there, but Turbo scored a goal, so I don't know. Um, Definitely gonna see Brennan Johnson coming in off the bench in like the 60th. Um, Down with Basuma starting in that midfield. Betancourt. I've never been a Betancourt fan.
Really
I never was.
consistent. I
It
like
took
it.
me it took me a long time to come around on Kulo. Any of the guys that were at Juve and then Juve just randomly let them go,
I see.
I don't really trust. That's why I want Chiesa because I'm like Chiesa's fire. That's why they won't sell him, even though he's hurt all the damn time. Um, who else we going back here? And then we're going with the back four of Udogi, Mick, Cootie, and the fact that Emerson is like a guaranteed starter at Tottenham is a joke, but he will be starting.
Is Pedro Porro going to be healthy?
I don't think so.
Oof. This is a match where you need him too.
I think we'll be okay.
Ollie been a bad boy.
He has been, but I've been surprised that we spent that money getting my boy Radu and he don't get no burn.
Yeah, I didn't understand because that was y'all actually like signed people in the winter.
Mm-hmm. They don't really play.
Interesting.
But
Aston Villa has a 22 goal difference. You all are tied in assists. You guys have given up four more goals. I'm just no. Just giving you the stats, brother. Total goals, as you know, it's close.
We pulling up, man.
Another Derby for you all. Who needs to be the best player for you all to win?
Who do we need to be the best player, or who's going to be the best player?
Both.
El Capitan.
Yeah, Sonny needs to do his thing. He needs to match Ollie Watkins, no doubt.
Number 7 in your program, number 1 in your heart. We
Nice.
outside. I think once again, this is one of those games where I think Villa's gonna like try to score. Obviously, they're at home, they're gonna play their game. And I think that's gonna actually allow some space in behind and allow Tottenham to be able to attack and get their offense off. So obviously Matters for sure is gonna have to help him definitely with some assists, but when there's no Richie out there, like he has to play more centrally, he needs help, but I think he's gonna get his chances in. I've really been noticing about Son. Son don't really miss too many chances. Like in terms of like finishers, like he's one of the better finishers. Like when he gets his chances, like he's burying them. So I think he'll get one. And then like I said, maybe Brennan Johnson can give some help, or we can get a corner, goal off a corner or something. But any result will be good. So I'm not going to be mad at that.
Okay. All right. I love that. Love that. So, final prediction, sir.
2-2. We're going to salvage a draw.
Not calling a win? How y'all going to get the fourth? Have you seen your run in?
10 games, bro. Chill out. We have Fulham and Luton next. I'm not like, calm down. Like,
this is
people are gonna drop points. Like we sit here and look at the run-ins. Like we talk about like the run. Looking at the run-in is pointless and just counting points. We've seen too many teams drop points along the way to teams they had no business losing to. Like I'm not. Like why can't Villa lose to West Ham? Why can't Villa lose to Wolves? I'm looking at their run-in. Why can't they have to play City? So do we, but like why can't they play Brentford? Ivan Toney can't get a hat trick. Like I'm just saying things will happen. They got to play you guys. Smack. Chelsea might show up the time they play them. Who knows? Like I'm just saying, like We do have to account for the fact of Chelsea being like the great X factor in this title race. That
Yes.
they can just show up. Them and Brighton really, because they like two teams that can just randomly show up and actually just play good football and win. But Villa got to play Brighton and Liverpool in back-to-back weeks. Like I'm just saying, like their second to last game for Villa is against Liverpool. They're losing that game.
I'm going to say this, okay? I am counting. I'm giving y'all 12 points off rip, okay?
Okay.
I think May 11th and May 19th, y'all winning back to back. Y'all at Burnley at the crib, which is great. Y'all got two teams that'll be done.
Easy work.
Be sent back down.
Easy work.
Burnley and Sheffield United will always your last two matches.
We getting smacked at Anfield.
Y'all gotta go to Anfield and boy,
Getting smacked at Anfield. I'm telling you that now.
That's a loss. Okay,
beat them down. Beat them down.
Loss. I don't know what's going to happen at St. James, but here's what I don't. This is was all. So I'm giving y'all once again. I'm giving y'all Burnley. I'm giving y'all Sheffield United. I'm giving you Nottingham Forest, and I'm going to give you Luton Town. So that's 12. Offer it. Okay. Y'all got to go to St. James Park. Y'all host City.
Mm-hmm.
Business part of the it'll be after that match. It'll be four games left.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like how y'all have Arsenal back to back. You have City and Arsenal back to back at the crib. But they may change the dates on that because of depending where people are in Champions League, et cetera, et cetera. I don't know about West Ham. You just never know. Y'all, I would say that y'all will get that. So even if I give y'all 15, people are going to drop points for sure. But Fulham at the crib, Fulham, at Craven Cottage, you just never know. But
like I said, we can. Definitely in a North London derby, that's a draw. That's got draw written all over it every time, half the time. You know what I'm saying? Like this can easily be that. So it's like we sit in and we always get is that.
We won last year
at home, and then at home,
White Hart Lane.
We always give the City issues at home. So we can very much win that game. And in Newcastle, that's a crap. Like I said. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm scared about that Nottingham Forest game though. Tottenham game. Gio Reyna might ruin our season.
Okay.
Oh my, no,
relax.
No?
There's no need.
My bad.
There's no need to cast a shadow. We're not going to talk about that. We can't derail the combo. Let's just say y'all at 50 points right now, with 13 to go, so possible 39. For you all, excuse me, a possible 36. I think y'all got to get to 70, 74 points. Something like that out of 36. So y'all can drop. Yeah, I feel good about that. I think y'all want to get to, y'all got to find 8 wins for sure to get top 4.
Or let's go Liverpool in Europa. Either or.
There we go. And that's cool because we're gonna cheer for Klopp regardless over here. And in Europe, we gonna support. So 2-2 draw. All right, that's cool. If you are a soccer novice or you just want to enjoy learning and just sitting back and being like, damn, is there like as if I wanted to get involved in watching European football. In my opinion, there's no better match on the calendar every year when it comes to English football. I think it's second to what we have going on in Madrid and Barcelona. Yeah, do we have like 7 or 8 Clásicos a year, but they're all special. That matters. But for what has become a modern rivalry, if you will, there's no better match than Liverpool City. And here we are. We have 2 of the 3 best managers in the world, depending on who you talk to. But in terms of leadership, I would put Klopp and Pep up there in terms of all sport. Phenomenal work what they've done. Klopp already has a trophy under his belt for this campaign. Pep has. I'm
counting Club World Cup. They wear the shield, so you got to count it.
You got to count it. So we got 2 for them. The Super Copa.
Yeah, they were. But I'm saying they're wearing the crest for as much as you didn't want to count it, they're still wearing the crest for it, so it does count.
Yeah. So two trophies to 1 so far. The quad is on in Liverpool, and here we are, Sunday, 11:30 Eastern Standard Time.
The double treble is on too.
The double trouble. The quad is on for City
Yeah.
as well. Depending on,
Yes, but the double trouble is on. I want the double trouble to happen, so then nobody, so then it's like a moot point, and
dude,
What Trent's saying doesn't even make sense because they'll
it's
both have three.
back-to-back trebles is ridiculous. If
It
that's
might be a weak
possible.
ass. It could be a weak ass trouble though. But
Oh, FA, Prem, and Champions League, the same thing.
no, because remember, if you remember when I was counting, I was
Oh,
giving one of I gave
you're
one of those to
saying they both could win trebles.
yes,
Yeah, dog. So can we. Community
Carabao, Europa, and EPL, and then City just can win FA Cup, Champions League, and they already have one. You can give me either one of the one you got.
and potentially depending on who you talk to for.
Yes,
Uh,
I'm saying.
yeah, we'll figure out a way. We'll big up. We'll big up folks when it comes to trophies. I mean, you should, as you know that in Barcelona, you don't know no top.
I just don't want Carter to have his little moments because I hate the arrogance in which Carter just pops into our group chat 3 times a week just to flex and go about his day. I hate that he has that on us.
Boys, did you see that boy's electric outlets?
Ooh.
Carter, you see the picture there? His outlets in his basement,
No.
they were sparking. Like
Oh,
liquid started coming out. I didn't know what was going on.
where is this on his Twitter?
Yeah, you gotta check on the sleepers, man. It was
Okay,
that dude. I thought some stuff was really going on, like some gremlin stuff, like some
it's
like
that Michigan electricity.
hey,
Come on,
that's
come
wild.
on. What's up?
You
Come
just
on,
start,
Gretchen.
hey, Big Gretch. Shout out Big Gretch. Shout out Big Gretch. Gretch took a picture the other day. She had her little grades showing. I'm like, well, she didn't get her dye in. They kind of threw me off, and she got caught in public without her dye.
Man, Gretchen ain't got no she season, man. No, no. First off, man. Gretchen Rider, man. We ain't gonna do that.
Shout out to our boy X on the cookout because you know he, as he said, he be dyeing his beard.
Like, they be putting that fan fiction in his beard.
He do. He told me. What's wrong, man? Hey, all right, let's get back to business. Uh, as as we know, a trip to Anfield. This is upcoming. This upcoming Sunday. Let's do a combined 11. We got time. Let's do it.
Okay. I mean, I'm good now.
No Allison. Or say if Allison's not playing, I think he's still hurt. So
Yeah. So that's an easy pick.
Ederson.
Kanate came off
Agree,
hurt
by the way.
yesterday, so we count him.
Who?
Kanate came off hurt, so is it possible to count him?
Yeah, I think we still do. We don't know if he's out yet.
Okay. I would take him and Stones. No, I mean I take VVD and Stones. First, hold on.
Go
Sidebar.
right to left. Kyle Walker or Trent.
Liverpool sidebar. LeBron. That message you sent to Virgil Van Dijk, like that was the most I read a script ass bullshit I have ever seen in my life. VVD, my guy. Trash. LeBron's ownership of Liverpool is a joke, and I hate it so much.
I'm not going to hate on a dude who scored 40K right now.
No,
This is not what
but
we're
it's
doing.
cool. We ain't talking about our first love. We're talking about our second love. And in this football game, trash. I hate everything he does with Liverpool, bro. Hate it all.
Kyle Walker or Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Kyle, not even close.
I'm going Trent for this year.
Kyle's better.
Center backs.
For what I want my right back to be, it's Kyle.
BBD,
Easy work.
Kanate, or Ruben Diaz.
This year Kanate.
This is why I'm saying about Trent. So I hear
Hey
you.
man, if Kyle Walker is focused on football
Yeah.
and just football, I think we'll be okay.
I mess with Robertson. He's gonna be back.
Robbo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with that.
All right. So we're
What
two.
are they doing with Gavardio?
Spend a lot of money on it. See what I'm saying? Because it wins shroud all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but let's get
He doesn't play center back ever.
yeah. There you go. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just another reason. Well, we'll talk in a couple weeks on that because
They're playing Ake at fucking left back, dude. Anyway.
yeah, there's a problem. But I like Rabo over Ake. That's
Yeah,
me.
for sure.
Yeah. Um, let's get to the midfield.
Rodri.
Mm-hmm. Let's want to get.
Uh, KDB and
Is it a sweep in the midfield?
nah, I give you. I mean, who's your third midfielder for City?
Or it depends whether they playing Stones up there or not.
Are they playing with the Supreme Five? Because that's a different lineup.
They ain't gonna start them.
They should. He should play them for. He should never sub that team out. That's the best. That's the best 11 in Europe. But if we're gonna go, I'm saying you tell me who the
All right,
midfielders
I'm
are.
going Rodri, KDB, and Mac. I'm gonna be respectful of McAllister.
Okay, that's what I was. I mean, I would have leaned the same way.
You're comfortable there? Pause.
If I'm gonna pick my Brazilians, like I mean, not my Brazilians, my Argentinians, I'm gonna pick Mac over Alvarez.
Okay. All right. Luis Diaz, Doku, or Grealish?
Luis Diaz, not even close.
I hope so, but the way you was big up in Doku earlier
If
this
you
year.
know how much I love, but you know how much I love Luis Diaz because he don't stop trying to score. Every time he got
Uh,
David Villa vibes in him. Every time he get the ball, bro, where is the goal? I'm not here for no back passes. I'm not here for no. I'm not here for no. And that motherfucker, he got his little gloves on,
yeah.
and he run his ass off for 90 minutes. Like
So we got Holland, and then obviously Holland's up front. And then on the right side,
that's not even a
he's
question
not
on the right
healthy.
side.
Mo's not healthy.
Okay,
So let's
he's gonna start. He is healthy. He came on. He's gonna start.
Darwin or Foden? I'm not talking about playing nine. I'm just saying like who are three best attackers.
Foden,
Yeah, I think we got to go Foden.
but I'm
So
definitely taking Salah over.
let me make
Um,
sure I got this right. So we got Foden, Haaland,
mhm.
KDB,
Rodri. Are you just going city players that made the cut first?
Rodri. You're going Kyle Walker, which is
Yeah.
wild.
Hey man. Hey man.
But
And
then that's it for you for
and
shit.
Kyle Walker. And we gave Ederson because Allison's hurt.
Excuse me. My apologies. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn. God bless. How so we go LD, Mac, BVD, Rob,
Salah.
Kanate.
Salah. Yeah.
Nah, we did because we don't have Salah.
Oh, so that's what I was asking. Was that
Foden.
11 or 12?
We don't think
Oh
Salah might
no. Okay,
start.
if you're gonna give him hurt, we'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll give you Foden.
That's the only reason I'll give him. That's still 5, 6, 5. Some good ass football we about to watch on Sunday, bro.
Yeah.
It's legit. Both of these teams are definitely both of them are favorites in
But
their
then
competition.
but I'm saying like we're not even counting Bernardo in that equation. We didn't mention Julian Alvarez for real. They're gonna be like
Oh
whoever's coming off the bench. Like I'm just saying, like who's coming, like Jota's not healthy, is he?
no,
So they're bringing on at least Silva or Alvarez, and Liverpool's gonna
Cap,
bring on no
Cap.
real attacking players. So they're gonna bring on some young boy, and this ain't the game for the young boys.
No. This is just
Do that shit to Chelsea. You can't. This ain't that.
yeah. This is if I see Harvey Elliott out there, it's because Liverpool has nobody else,
Yeah.
which is why. But Anfield, let's just say I'm gonna do this. Anfield in these type of games, I'm just gonna give them a goal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
they walk into the building, they have a goal.
Mm-hmm.
As an Arsenal fan, I need a draw.
Mm-hmm.
I need it.
Mm-hmm.
Need. However, City wins. It it's a double-edged sword because it keeps Arsenal in the race. But Arsenal's next game after the break would be City, and then it could be a wrap before on it could be a wrap on Easter Sunday because if City goes up 5 points on Arsenal, Arsenal's not coming back. If Liverpool wins, Liverpool controls his destiny that they could win out and they win the
Mm-hmm.
Prem.
Yep.
So I need a draw. I don't know what's going to happen. For the vibes, I'm going to say 2-2. And then we have a crazy ass title race coming on. Yeah, I'm going to say 2-2.
Oh man, I have no real reason to think that Liverpool shouldn't be able to win this game, but I also think City really need to win this game. I think City are gonna. This is a game that City can show up for. Ah, fuck it. The league is over on Sunday. City 2-1.
Okay. All right. Gotta hold you to it. Lasting thoughts this week on football.
Hmm?
Lasting thoughts this week on football in general.
Um, keep your basketball players out of football. It's awful when I see these collaborations. Continue to support your teams. I had a thought earlier, but I forgot. I'm not gonna lie. Just general stuff. But loving this time of year, about to ramp up as we're winding down. Excited. Hopefully, like obviously Barca's gonna finish second in Spain, so not too stressed about that. So it's kind of an easy breezy year on that. But nervous for next week. Excited what it's gonna bring. Um, sidebar, you guys gonna beat Porto?
We're gonna find out on our show on
Are
Tuesday.
you,
That's gonna
you,
be
you feeling okay though? You good on
we'll
that?
find out on Tuesday. We got
Okay.
Brentford next.
I'm just saying we did a lot of forward talking this week,
We are
and
focused on Brentford. We are
oh my
focused.
bad,
We're,
Belichick.
we are going to play
I'm
a
gonna
guy
say
that's about to be on some audition for us this week.
you don't need him.
We
You
need
don't
a
need him.
striker.
Get Kai Havertz, man, best striker in England.
All right, bro. Y'all have a good one. Make sure y'all click the like, subscribe button for everything about Simplicity Media. We greatly appreciate y'all. Phenomenal stuff we got upcoming. NCAA tournament stuff, both for men's and women's. Shout out to the great Caitlin Clark. Lots of soccer talk that we're going to have. We are ramping up in football and NFL draft predictions this week. I got to chop it up with JJ McCarthy, Drake May, Bo. Oh my God, where's my boy? Shout out to my boy, Bo. Bo Nix. I got to holler at him. Yeah, I was thinking about. See, I was gonna say Michael Penix, Bo Nix, Michael Penix. Got to see Bo Nix, and I got to see Captain America, Sam Hartman, flowing hair and everything. Oh, he had a nice little steak. Phenomenal place, Commission Row. La Liga referees must be stopped, and I'm out.